Welcome everyone to the New Fly Fisher. In this special episode, we're joining Peter and Mary McCrum, who are contest winners of a trip to a beautiful Esnagami Lake Lodge in Northern Ontario. Peter is new to fly fishing and is quite excited to learn how to do the basic casts in order to hook into both large northern pike and wild brook trout. Eric Lund, owner of Esnagami Lodge, will be there as his guide. It's going to be a great adventure of learning, fishing, and excitement. Stay with us.
The new fly fisher has been made possible thanks to Algoma Country, GoFishingOntario.com, Orvis Sporting Traditions,
Rio Products,
Superfly, fly fishing made easy.
Algoma Country in Northern Ontario, a very special place that is comprised of over 25,000 square miles of pristine boreal forests and literally thousands of rivers, streams, and lakes. For those that love a totally natural wilderness experience, then this is a place to come. Located in the heart of this incredible setting is Esnagami Wilderness Lodge. Based on the shoreline of 25,000 acres of Esnagami Lake, this lodge is the ultimate getaway for anglers, family, and anyone who loves the Canadian wilderness, featuring private log cabins, a large full-service lodge, and even hand-built cedar boats. This is one incredible vacation destination, which is why Peter and Mary McCrum, who were the winners of the Algoma That Reel contest, chose Esnagami Lodge for their prize destination. In fact, the trip was actually more of a fortunate Father's Day gift, as Mary explains.
I entered this contest so that my husband could go to a fishing lodge. It was his dream, and with luck, I won. And his dream has come true. I think that everyone should go on a fishing trip. Just to say that they've done it once, because it is an experience of a lifetime.
After a short 12-minute float plane flight, we all disembarked and got set up for our first day on the water. It's been several years since I visited Esnagami Lodge and had spent time with owner and friend Eric Lund. My memories of the fishing here are still very vivid in my mind.
First cast.
Oh, geez, that's a nice fish there, Colin. Wow.
Mid-40s.
All right.
Okay.
Wonderfully done. Wow. Beauty. Well done.
Big pike crushing my flies, and big, beautiful brook trout inhaling dry flies. So much great fishing, such a beautiful place. So understandably, I was really excited for Peter and Mary. But first, we had to do a little fly casting instruction on the dock. Peter is a competent angler and a budding fly fisher. This trip is the perfect opportunity for him to learn the basics. We started by using a 9-weight rod and matching floating line, and it didn't take Peter long to master the overhead cast. As we explained to Peter, most fish are caught within 30 feet, which is not that difficult a range for a new caster. So armed with his newly acquired casting skills, we went out in search of big northern pike cruising the flats. It's the middle of June, and the pike are still cruising shallow water bays, hunting perch, small walleye, and schools of minnows. Perfect conditions for a fly fisher. Eric Lund is the master of this type of visual fishing, and it didn't take him long to spot some active pike. The magic moment finally arrived for Peter.
Yeah, set the hook. Nice one. Okay, just remember I said get your finger and let the line go when he wants to run. Okay. We'll let it tire out a little bit here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna, actually I might just grab that fish.
Oh, hold on, then I just let him go the other way, so.
Yeah, let's see.
He's got all wrapped around him too, so.
He might take off.
Wow.
There, beauty. This fly's gonna come off real easy. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a t-shirt fish. That's about a 31, 32-inch fish. Very nice.
Perfect. Oh, look out. There he goes.
That's called a professional release, if I've ever seen one.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, that was a well-earned fish.
Wow.
Nice job, Pete.
Thanks for pointing it out to me. Absolutely.
Great job.
Despite losing a few fish and missing the odd hit, it didn't take Peter long to land another nice pike.
Got one. Okay. Take your time. Just let it go off if he wants to go. Ooh, another nice fish. That's a good one, too. Try to bring him around on this side of the boat over here. There you go. Nice sized fish. I think we'll take time to cradle this one here. Yeah, turn this way. There we go. Okay. There. And there it goes.
There he goes.
Wild brook trout, the crown jewels of Northern Ontario. For anglers, catching these wonderful fish on a fly is akin to nirvana, which is why Esnagami Lodge has so many repeat customers who love casting for native brook trout. Thanks to Eric's stringent catch and release policy, the river has an abundant and healthy population of brook trout that go up to 6 pounds. Both Peter and Mary were super excited to explore the Esnagami River and test their new fly casting skills and possibly hook into a few brookies. After a short boat ride and walk to the river, we quickly set up, and Peter was the first to wet a fly. With Eric's assistance, it didn't take long before Peter was into a huge trout.
Nice pickup. Not sure what that one is. Hopefully that's a trout. Could be a walleye. We have walleyes in the river as well.
Just seen a flash of brown. I'm not sure.
Flash of brown. Okay.
Well, could be
reel in some line up on your reel.
Yeah.
Try to get the line up on your. Ooh.
See him go?
Well, I think that's a nice oh, shoot. It's a brookie about that big.
I think the reason why I lost that one brook trout is a lot of inexperience. They are such a strong swimmer. He decided to take off in a different direction, and I was trying to hold him, and I was trying to pick up my spool, and I ended up palming the rod, or the reel, and snapped the line.
We moved downriver, and this time it was Mary's turn to cast for the brook trout. Eric provided some great guidance on casting and presentation.
What we're gonna try to do here is I want you to cast this way.
Okay, so it goes towards them.
So turn around a little bit, so your face, there you go. And we're gonna, when you cast this way, you wanna go that way, so you wanna let it go on your back cast. So we're gonna change up a little bit here. We've used the zonker and you've got a nice walleye on that, but I did see a couple of the brook trout come up and rise to the surface, take something off the surface. There's a lot of caddis hatching right now. So we're gonna switch to Chernobyl ant, which is a kind of like a surface fly. And we're gonna have a little dropper with a caddis nymph on it and see what we can do with that.
As Mary is about to learn, hooking into a big brook trout is one thing. Getting it to the landing net is another.
Just reeling it in.
All right.
Pull high.
Don't pull it too hard, just nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah. Now, if he wants to go out, you just let him have line out that way. Right there, like he's running there. Let him go, yep. That's good. Oh, gorgeous fish. Gorgeous fish.
Like, I don't catch fish, so I don't know what to do.
Oh, you're doing fine. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Oh!
Okay.
So you don't have to hold the line.
Okay.
So remember
He's
this.
gone.
Is he gone?
After a few more minutes of fishing, Mary decided to head back with one of the guides and relax at the lodge. Eric, Peter, and I decided to head downriver and do some walk and wade fishing for the brookies. Both Eric and I spent time educating Peter about where the trout would be holding. We had him cast a likely structure such as fallen trees, boulders, and overhanging cedar bushes. A white zonker or similar streamer is the ideal searching pattern, especially since there were no apparent hatches happening.
Set the hook. There you go. Beautiful. Wow. Nicely done. Keep the line down. Keep your pole down in the water. That way it won't, you don't want them to come to the surface and kind of start thrashing by the surface because that's when they can get off. Okay, come in like that there. There we go. All right, Peter.
Beautiful
Look at
color.
that.
Look
at the
at
colors
the
on that
purples
fish.
and pinks and oranges.
That is really,
Wow.
It's got to be one of the most beautiful fish around. Look at that. Very nice.
Gorgeous looking fish.
There he goes.
Wow.
That fish we caught, he actually tore that fly up a little bit there. So fortunately, I have another one just like that. Yeah.
Of course you do.
And we're going to take a few minutes just to
Okay.
tie up again, just to be safe rather than sorry.
Yeah.
And again, well done on that fish.
Oh,
Awesome job.
That's great.
All righty. Okay, there can't be a brook trout there. I'm going to get over there, see if I can land that. Oh, that's a nice one. There, beauty.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Isn't that a nice?
Nice
See
job.
him skate away like that?
All right,
Beautiful. Nice work.
good work. Way to keep at it. Awesome.
One of the great culinary treats of visiting Esnagami Lodge is their weekly shore lunch with all the guests. Led by Master Chef Eric and assisted by his guides, an incredible feast of fresh walleye, potatoes, baked beans, and other delights are served up fresh and enjoyed on the side of the lake in the company of fellow anglers and nature lovers. This is a true Northern Canadian delight.
There's a guy here that's got some kind of a recipe that just is, he should be bottling it, because when he cooks up his walleyes, they are fantastic. Fresh walleye, you certainly can't beat it, right? There's no such thing, but got a little secret that he puts in it, and it takes it over the edge. It's to see it sitting there getting golden brown in those big old fry pans. You know it's coming soon. Get some O-rings and some beans and get some of that pickerel and just start eating.
Today, Eric has taken Peter and Mary out for some more shallow water pike fishing. This should be exciting. Since arriving, we have witnessed the progression of Peter's casting. Today, thanks to good coaching, persistence, and practice, Peter's cast has really come a long way.
We are gonna work a little bit of this northern bay here. The bottom's nice and black in the back end, so the water warms up a little bit quicker. Tends to pull the bait fish in. See if we can turn a couple of nice pike in here. I'm gonna shorten up this leader a little bit though. A couple things, they're difficult to cast because they're, you're carrying a lot of leader there. Plus, at least 50% of the time when pike is following the baits in, they hit right by the side of the boat. So if your leader is 10 or 12 feet long, you tend to lift that fly out of the water and you really lose about almost half of the prime hitting.
Exactly, and that was being explained to me, to make sure you drag it right in. But
exactly.
If you've got that much extra leader, it was hard to do it without getting it all tangled up in the end of the fly line. Learning how to fly cast is amazing because it's difficult, then it becomes easy, and then it becomes something you want to do, as far as I'm concerned. Lots of people up here are doing it. It's a nice looking type of way to fish. Learning has been tough. Lots of people here though, taking the time to teach me how to do it. And that's the part that I was really happy with. Lots of people encouraging you, and very enjoyable when it finally comes out.
Large schools of minnows are magnets for pike. Eric keeps spotting the fish throughout the bay.
Okay, you want to get it, if you can, about 10 feet in front, right there. Nope. Let her back out. Just leave it out there and twitch. Always keep that finger on there. See the green form where the oar's pointed?
Okay, yep.
Okay,
Right here.
Get over here. So when you're comfortable to cast, to get about 4 feet in front of it, drop it there. Okay, roll. Okay, just hang on.
Everywhere around the boat, there are giant pike. Get too close and you spook them. Peter keeps missing the fish, and Mary keeps catching walleye.
Well, that was another nice pike that we could see, but we're gonna keep working this trough over here, Peter.
Yep.
And you're getting some nice length in your cast now. And as much as it's a lot of fun to sight fish, quite often you do get into your better fish just knowing you're in a certain area where the structure is holding them and you can't see them. That means they can't see you. Nice, Peter. Nice. Good job. Try to get up on your reel if you can.
That's probably that guy from before.
That's a great hook set. All right, I think I'm just gonna hand land this one.
Okay.
There we go. Hey, that is a nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah, it's not the biggest one we've been chasing, but definitely decided he was gonna put some practice on your fly rod there.
Absolutely.
So that was a great job all the way around, Peter. Really well done. Good hook set, nice strip, getting that line back on.
There you go.
And you just gotta rev them up a bit and they're off. So, excellent fish.
Nice work. Thank you.
Tensions mount as Peter wants to finish his trip by catching a trophy northern pike of at least 40 inches. Will it happen? It's our final hours on the flats, and Peter is anxious to catch one of the monster pike that can be seen everywhere around us. Can he do it?
You want to see your client catch fish. I mean, that's the greatest. It's aside from you catching a big fish, When you can actually put your client on a spot, have them do the right cast and the right presentation, and all those things come together, and the fish attacks the fly. We had a lot of chances at some big fish. We saw, you know, probably anywhere over 10 to 12, 40-inch plus northerns. You know, I've been also done it on a number of occasions. You see a pike move, you set the hook before they even grab onto it. So, but after a few near misses and a lot of persistence, actually Peter did catch on in the last couple days here. We've caught some really nice fish and ended off the day with a beauty today. Oh yeah, keep coming, keep it coming. You might have a fish on there. Yeah, you do. Good job.
It might be that fish again.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Yeah. Oh, that's a good fish. Hey. Yeah, that's how you do it. You don't have to use your hand to control the drag. Just let the drag.
I just let it go.
Nice fish. That's a good one. That is thick.
That looks like that guy we were tracing here the other morning with Kyle.
Yeah.
He just kept jumping this whole reef here.
Okay. Whoa, that is a good fish. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Nice work.
Good job.
Nice fish.
Nice fish.
What a fantastic trip Peter and Mary have enjoyed. Our thanks to Algoma Tourism for making this one of the best Father's Day gifts possible.
Yeah, he's had a fabulous time. It's a happy Father's Day present to him that he'll never forget.
The new fly fisher has been made possible thanks to Algoma Country, GoFishingOntario.com, Orvis Sporting Traditions,
Rio Products,
Superfly, fly fishing made easy.